R2-D2, where are you?
Hey Star Wars fans, I hope you enjoyed my little slideshow movie that I put together for you guys. You know, as a kid growing up in 1977, I think it may have been the first week in June, my parents took us to a drive-in movie theater to see a movie called Star Wars. Wasn't really interested in movies at that time. We were just happy to be out going somewhere. Sitting in the bed of a pickup in a lawn chair, eating and just being rowdy boys, and when this movie first started, you know, instantly I was hooked. Giant ship shooting at a smaller ship, and then all of a sudden the giant ship swallows a small one. All these people in white armor running around shooting and blowing stuff up. Then this big man in a black mask and cape comes in, and less than 5 minutes in, here's the scene that you'll see. Two droids and a young woman. The young woman is giving a smaller droid something that looks very important, and that's just an image that's always stuck with me. It's just memories, and it's just memories of the actual first movie that I think that I really ever enjoyed, and I'm just really happy that I was able to recreate this. This diorama was, I say, made in a few hours, but it was more or less hard to do for me. It took me a while to figure out how to make these door panels stand up on their own, but anyway, we'll get into that later. Nub Nub's Universe website is where these print-offs can be found. The Budget Jedi, ever so resourceful, has found us a website that's just readily available for any of us to use our imaginations to make some really great detailed dioramas, and this is the one that I came up with. I have a few still shots of me going through this whole process. We'll take a look at right here. We'll come back and see how it wound up looking in the end. Okay, here's just a quick look at some of the photos I took while I was doing the process. You can see where I cut out the cardboard. Originally I had the first doors glued to poster board where they stand up on their own, but that didn't work, so the cardboard helped with them standing on their own, and the print-offs for the floor and the grid and the back hatch door. It really all just came together in the end, and like I said before, the biggest thing for me was just trying to figure out how to make the first three doors stand up on their own, but the straws helped with that as far as stabilization. They're just regular drinking straws that I painted black, and after I spray painted all the cardboard black and glued everything together, it finally had the look that I was looking for. Okay guys, and here's the end result. I'm really happy with the way that it came out, and you know, as I said before, I was up working late on this a few nights ago, and just wasn't really satisfied with the way that it looked, and more or less just burnt out. What burnt me out was trying to get these walls to stand up and look right. So after I finally figured that out, I sent an email to our good friend the Budget Jedi for any kind of help, and you know, this was 11:30 at night, and I just assumed he would respond back the next day. Well, almost instantly I got a response back. I mean, who else would have done that but our good friend the Budget Jedi? And he suggested lighting, which it never even crossed my mind to do, and it really does make the scene as far as I'm concerned. And he also suggested putting a top on it, just because I left it open. And he's right, and I did make a top for it, and I just haven't got around to painting it yet, but it does help the scene tremendously. And I still have to spray paint it black, but the weather's been kind of messy and rainy here, so I still haven't gotten around to it. But thanks to you, Budget Jedi, for all your input on helping it along as well. Like I said, all the print-offs come from the NimNubs website. I think that's how you say it. I'll have a link in the description. The floor panels and grid, used the Vintage Collection C3PO and the Vintage Collection R2-D2, and you can see the escape pod hatch there with the lighting. And the Princess Leia that I used is from the Power of the Force. It's a 1999. It's a really good figure for what I use it for, and actually there's a scene from the movie. And I also used a small LED flashlight on the top. You'll be able to see it here in a minute for C3PO for the overhead lighting. So I've got some video here that was taken at night. I think it really captures the image that I was looking for, and I'll leave it at that and let you guys take a look at that. And if you have any comments, just post them. I answer my best that I can, and as always, thanks for watching, guys. And here it is in total darkness. When I say total darkness, I do have a little bit of light coming in from the right hand side, the open end of the diorama, and also have just a small LED flashlight for a overhead light for C3PO. This is the way that I would like to have it displayed. I think this really does give it the actual movie effect and the movie look with this shot right here.